Hello Internet and welcome to This Day in History for the 6th of November. We are doing the same thing again as we did yesterday, a kind of double feature where I take one day in history where several things in fact of importance happened, although there is a lot less time between the 2 days as compared to yesterday. So, where specifically are we today? We are in America. We are in America to start with in the year of 1860. And what happened in 1860 on the 6th of November? Well, as anyone with even a passing knowledge of American political culture knows, the early November is election month, and it was on this day in 1860 that the Illinois lawyer Abraham Lincoln was elected as President of the United States, almost immediately precipitating the crisis of secession that eventually ended with most of the southern states seceding to try to form their own country, and of course leading to the Civil War that would bedevil America for the next 4 years military, and in fact lead to consequences socio-politically down the line even today, 150 odd years later. So, what is the second event that happened on this day? Well, on the 6th of November, the year later, was the day where the new-founded Confederate state elected as their president Mr. Jefferson Davies, a former United States Minister of War. Interestingly enough, both presidents would follow a similar pattern throughout the war. Both of them would suppress any kind of dissent with as many tools as they had in their arsenal. In fact, Lincoln, which is often forgotten today, was incredibly suppressive against the press and any attempt of public disloyalty against the Union. Jefferson Davis, of course, had complete dictatorial power in many ways over the media, far beyond even the pressure that Lincoln was able to sustain on the written media at the time. Both of them would constantly interfere with their generals in the field, though to a certain degree both of them also from time to time had fairly good reasons to suspect that their generals might not be giving it at least as much as their cause deserved. Though Lincoln found in Grant a general to eventually prosecute the war, at which point he, for the last year or so, stepped back and focused on helping Grant win the war, while Davis, even to the end, tried to a certain degree, keep interfering with Robert E. Lee, even when he had found his champion in the North Virginian general. In fact, it can be mentioned that Ulysses Grant said about Jefferson Davis that we must be happy that he tried to influence the war in such a way that he did, as he often came to the help of the Union forces by means of his superior military genius. You might be able to detect the sarcasm. Anyway, this was a short one today, but it's a fairly relevant date, obviously, in American history. The 6th of November, 1860 and 1861. The elections of Abraham Lincoln for President of the United States and Jefferson Davis for President of the Confederate States of America. I hope this has been of interest to you. Until next time, I have been the Sage, and I wish you all a very happy day.